Move over, Maryland dad. Democrats have a new crush. He doesn't wear a Bulls hat. He's a cocaine cowboy of the Caribbean. But don't you dare call him the N-word.
There is no such thing as a narco-terrorist. There are very, very bad narcotics people, cartels, etc., but they're desperate to make this look like it's ISIS or al-Qaeda because that's the very thin line on which their illegal use of the United States military to take these people out resides.
Remember, they said there's no such thing as Antifa either. Now they say they're just fishermen trying to make an honest living.
Most narco traffickers are not in those boats. They pay people to do that, and usually people who are not significantly involved with narco trading. It's the way they make money.
That's like saying most sex traffickers aren't the ones driving the girls around to turn tricks. Those guys are just chauffeurs trying to make money. I guess if a man can be a woman, then a drug trafficker can be a boat captain. ABC says family of a fisherman killed in U.S. boat strike files human rights complaint. A fisherman? Are we going to start calling Epstein an accountant? Did Truman call Hitler the Austrian painter? This just in. The Associated Press says one of the guys on the boat we smoked was a longtime local crime boss who made his living smuggling drugs and women. Che Martinez was jailed in Venezuela on human trafficking charges. This was a bad hombre, and he wasn't trolling for marlin. These boats reek, and it's not because they're packed with pogies. These vessels are stacked to the gills with cocaína. Democrats just say, relax, it's just a little party boat snapping pics of the sunset.
People on a boat in the middle of the Caribbean carrying cocaine are not a direct threat to the lives of our service members or Americans.
The cartels have killed more Americans than al-Qaeda. They're a direct threat. Overdose deaths, addiction, gang violence, sex trafficking, prostitution, carjacking, all emanate from the drug trade. Why can we bomb Toyota Tundras in the desert but not Coke boats in the Caribbean? They won't tell us. America's dropped bombs on weddings. Apparently, it's bipartisan. We showed you last night, George W. bombed a wedding in Afghanistan. Barack bombed a different wedding in Yemen. Bombs away, Barry bombed hundreds of innocent civilians during the war on terror. Some of the strikes were double taps. And they didn't call him a murderer. They called him Messiah. But Barack's trigger puller, loose cannon Leon Panetta, wants to send Pistol Pete to The Hague.
These were individuals in the water who were wounded. It is against the law to strike and kill those individuals. They did that. As far as I'm concerned, there is a war crime involved here, and it's for that reason that I think we need to hold people accountable.
Is Leon telling us that he never called in a second airstrike, ever, in 8 years? Is Leon saying he sent helicopters to give ISIS first aid when they survived an airstrike? Did anyone ever survive a Leon Panetta airstrike? Barry dropped 12,000 bombs on Syria in a single year without congressional approval. Obama killed about 4,000 people with drones. 800 of them were innocent civilians. Trump's not going to be lectured by anyone on war crimes. He's been a peace president, and he's gone out of his way to be surgical, precise, and humane. He's killed 80 narco-terrorists. None of them were innocent civilians. Barack Obama, in his last year in office, dropped 25,000 bombs across 7 countries. And Democrats are mad that Trump dropped 2 in the water.
I think, Pete Hegseth, it's impossible